and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So with Devont sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Paul George is out there with Duncan. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Chenier in at the shooting guard. And for Charlotte, Robertson is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Sampson in at the center position. Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. And here's Hawkins. Johnson left side. Count it.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here is George. Chenier. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Robertson against Irving. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Here's Chenier. His last outing, 16 points for him. Releases from 15, tips it up. Love grabs the board. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. If there's one thing he and his players take real pride in, it's that they put just as much effort into rebounding on the offensive end as they do anything else. He said he wants us to watch just how hard they work in that department tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. Rebounding certainly the key topic now.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Robertson's shot is good.
And generally, Robertson Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Chenier to the paint, and the slam dunk by Wallace.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The pass to Hawkins, back to Robertson. Johnson outside. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by George. Here's Irving. No good on that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Wallace.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Who wants one? Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your Honeybee.
Here's Robertson. Johnson outside. Over George. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. And that one goes long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Johnson, the pass to Robertson, and it's the Hornets, another 3.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Chenier. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Sampson pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's George. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Robertson outside to the inside. Poked loose, and Charlotte turns it over again.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 3. Duncan outside. Pass to George. Pass to Irving. Wallace down low.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Free throw good, Wallace.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Wallace hits 2 free throws.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward.
Knocked loose. Stolen by George. Down low. Wallace misses. And Doors with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Chenier. Hits it from three-point range. Chenier's got 6 points.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
And the Hornets call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
How about it, fans? One more cheer. Here, little stinger.
Robertson against Irving. Here's Sampson. And just miss after miss right now. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Chenier. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 6. The pass to Tomjanovich. 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Count it.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Back to Irving. Duncan outside. From deep, George. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Knocked away. Robertson kicks to Hawkins. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside, George. Back to Irving. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Shoots from the elbow. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Chenier. Duncan trying to break loose. A nice shot by Chenier. Chenier's got 10.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tomjanovich passes to Love. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Sampson, the pass to Hawkins. Here's Sampson, defended by Divac. Love trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Hornets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Charlotte. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love. Jones comes in for Hersey Hawkins. And it's Porter in for Robertson. Ron Artest is checked in for Miami. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Irving against Porter.
Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the first one at the line is good.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
And the Hornets making a change here. Love's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside, Jones. Porter with it. Here's Tomjanovich. Kicks it out to Love. Adebayo passes to Tomjanovich. Over Artest. They get it back. Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Chenier.
Well, defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring from anywhere on the court.
For Charlotte, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Kevin Love. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with him. You can run your offense through him late game. Kevin Love brings so much to the table.
Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 14. Brandon the pass to Griffith.
2 minutes remaining in the
They get a hand on it.
2 minutes.
Here's Brandon. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Adebayo against D-Bucks. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Porter. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Brandon the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Outside Artest. Pass to Brandon. Here's Griffith for the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Adebayo finds Jones. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And it's Artest missing. Hornets trailed by 14. Left side, Jones. The kick out to Porter. Love outside. Here's Tomjanovich, covered by Artest, and that one's good by Porter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Griffith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Jones. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
Show some love for your honeybees.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
We've got Kevin Love. Jones is out there with Robertson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Oscar Robertson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Miami making a change here. George is checked in. Second free throw, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. And they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And here's Adebayo after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Passes to Griffith. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 5 now.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
The pass to George. Duncan scanning the floor. Here's Brandon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 2 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Some changes for Charlotte. Sampson's checked in. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Jones. The Heat making a switch here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And here's Irving. After the three-pointer from Oscar Robertson, George finds Irving. Here's Wallace. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
And Johnson now top of the key. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Robertson.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And George kicks to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Robertson.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
For Miami, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And that one falls for Irving. Hornets trailed by 11. Johnson outside. Back to Robertson. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. George with no one around. Here's Wallace. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter. Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Johnson in the corner. Over George. Johnson's shot is off. The Heat leading by 13. To the inside. A nice shot by Chenier. Chenier's got 12.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Robertson passes to Hawkins. Traps in the tray. Hawkins has got his second basket of the game.
And a well-decorated college player, largely for his ability to fill it up from distance. Hawkins pure on that one.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. Shoots. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so Irving nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line. Pass
to Hawkins. Johnson against George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
For Charlotte, Marquez Johnson at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Hornets. A 12-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Hawkins. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. Kepa goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Robertson. Outside, George. Back to Irving. It's George on the wing, covered by Johnson. Duncan, the pass to Chenier. Doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. George against Johnson. Here's Sampson. Right block shot, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Chenier, second personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Adi Divot's checked in for Tim Duncan.
The line for your Hornets, Brown Simpson. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. Miami leading by 10. And here's George. Good work defensively by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's sent back by Wallace. To the middle. And George kicks to Irving. Over Hawkins. No good from Irving. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
On the wing, George. Covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. George against Johnson. Offensive rebound. Divac lays it up off the glass. Divac has got his second basket of the night.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Porter's checked in for Hawkins. On our test, he's checked in for Miami. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Hornets ball.
Robertson outside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the Hornets making a change here. Love's checked in.
For your Hornets, Kevin Love.
Here's Chenier, covered by Robertson. Inside, it's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Ball.
Passes it to Divas. Clock at 4. Here's Chenier. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Sampson. Third
The Heat have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting for Miami, Vlade Divas. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Free throw good, Divas. Jones checked in for the Hornets. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets trailed by 9. Tomjanovich passes to Robertson. Wallace against Love. Outside, Porter. And the pass to Tomjanovich. Divac with the block.
24 seconds.
I mean, he's got great instincts defensively. Divac has a knack for disrupting plays with those active hands.
Miami leading by 9. Irving with the ball. He's got 14. Outside Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
For 3.
Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Tomjanovich. Here's Robertson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Wallace. 8 points for him. Got a piece of it. Jones, the pass to Tomjanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Terry Porter. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 9. Pass to Griffith. Here's Brandon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Robertson. The kick out to Porter. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Tomjanovich. Wallace covering. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Passes it to Divas. Here's Griffith. Covered by Robertson. Griffith can't get it to go. Dan Love's got the ball here for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. The shot's good from Robertson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Miami basketball.
Wallace left side. The pass to Brandon. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off.
And you might want to think about working it inside more. The threes were falling earlier, but that's changed here in the second.
The shot by Robertson, no good. Miami leading by 7. .102 left to play here in the half. Pass to Brandon. To the paint. From deep, Robertson. He bounced the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Tipped away. Artest against Jones. Down low. Here's Wallace. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Hornets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Griffith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now here's Robertson. Defense is right there. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to back it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points. Fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within reach.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Hornets trailed by 9. With Divac sitting on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wallace. Paul George is out there with Duncan. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Chenier in at the 2 guard.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, if you know anything about Kyrie Irving, you know it's filthy handles, and he just showed them off there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Johnson. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Well, Heat leading by 11. Now here's Irving. Pass to Wallace. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. George against Johnson. Pass to Sampson. And here's Hawkins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, just trying to anticipate Hawkins' next move there. The defender gets caught a little out of position.
The Hornets have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
Percy Hawkins taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Outside for George. Off target from 3-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Irving surveying the floor. He feeds it to George. Now the pass to Chenier. Irving with it. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Moving against Robertson. And Love has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass to Wallace. Hawkins against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. Miami no good on that time either.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Charlotte calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Show some love for your Honeybees fans. Let's hear it for your Honeybees.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Pass to Chenier. Irving against Robertson. Right at the free throw line. And that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The teardrop falls in. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Passes it to George. Now here's Wallace. He kicks to Irving. Fires the three. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Wallace. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Robertson passes to Hawkins. Johnson surveying the floor. Pulls up on the wing. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Hawkins.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
George, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Irving against Robertson, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
Adebayo is checked in for Kevin Love.
For your Hornets, Bam Adebayo.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Irving against Robertson. Rejected by Robertson.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Wallace. Robertson against George. Wallace inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. George with the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And here is Robertson. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. From downtown. Rebound by the Heat. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
7 points in the game. Back to Robertson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Duncan. George up top. Covered by Robertson. The shot by George, no good. Hornets trailed by 6. Adebayo passes to Robertson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Robertson dishes to Johnson. Percy Hawkins on the wing. 4 on the clock. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Adebayo kicks to Robertson. There's the pass to Hawkins. Pass to Johnson to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Irving passes to Chenier. And here's George for three. No good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Johnson in the corner. Miami grabs the miss. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Chenier. Duncan against Adebayo. Here's Chenier. The 17-footer goes down. Chenier's got 16.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Sampson. He's got 7. Here's Hawkins. Sinks the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Heat making a switch here. Here's Brandon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Hornets trail by 7. Porter looking it over. Pass to Sampson. Shoots over Divac. Sampson's shot, good.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Chenier. 16 points for him. Pulls up, high post, falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside, Jones. Clock at 6.
Foul charge to Miami.
Charlotte making a switch. Love's checked in. The Heat making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Porter. 5 to shoot.
Heat foul. Bloody. Divac.
The Hornets have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
At the line for Charlotte, Rudy Tomjanovich. At the line for 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Miami leading by 6. Outside Artest. And there's the pass to Brandon.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
And that one's good. Griffith has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Back to Porter. Right wing. Here's Sampson, defended by Divac. Sampson's shot is off. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. It's deflected. Here's Tomjanovich, covered by Artest. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Love's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Brandon, the pass to Artest. Over Tomjanovich. It's tipped. 59 seconds left in the third. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now just a 4-point Heat lead. Pass to Griffith. Here's Brandon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Griffith.
And you know, for someone with the nickname Dr. Duncanstein, Griffith does a lot of damage from three-point land. He is a high flyer and a long-range bomber.
Now here's Porter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tomjanovich, covered by Artest. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Porter, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Porter's got his second basket.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
From deep, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jones is out there with Hawkins. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Johnson. And it's Tomjanovich in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's George. Divas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. George. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Jones. Kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. Poked away. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Hawkins kicks to Johnson. Passes to Hawkins. Loud up there for Johnson. Duncan with the block. The pass to Griffith. Corner shot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it-back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks. I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Jones lays it up and banks it in.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Left side, George. Over Johnson. And there's Paul George on the assist by Irving. And that's 15 points for Paul George. Hornets trailed by 11. Outside, Jones. Hawkins against Irving. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Back to Irving. Duncan right side. Here's Griffith. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 12.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
George against Johnson. Driving the lane, and he lays it straight in. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Irving passes to George. Here's Hawkins. Great D that time from Irving. The Heat leading by 10. Takes it off the glass. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
Hawkins kicks to Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. The dish out to Love. Johnson left side. The tray. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Irving. Passes it to Griffin. Outside, George. On the clock. Goes back up. Divac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team foul. At the line for the Heat, Vlade Divac. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Divac. Some changes for Charlotte. Sampson's checked in, and it's Robertson in for Hawkins. And Miami making a change here. He's off on the second. Hornets trail by 10. Johnson outside. The pass to Jones. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Vlade Divac. 5th personal foul.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Robertson. Kicks it out to Love. Over Duncan. They grab their own miss. Johnson outside. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Jones, that's for 2. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat ball.
Wallace is checked in for Miami.
Heat, Ben Wallace.
Miami leading by 7. Irving with the bounce pass. Pass to George. Duncan outside. Back to George. Shoots over Johnson. Leaps for it. That one rolling around and rims out. Robertson outside. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot's good. Robertson's got 24.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Here's Chenier. Duncan, the pass to Chenier. Back to Duncan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
For the Heat, Tim Duncan at the line for 1.
One shot.
The free throw is off from Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Robertson. Pass to Johnson. Robertson with it. 6 to shoot. Johnson against George. From outside the arc, rebound by Wallace.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
A nice shot by Chenier.
Assisted. Kyrie
Hornets trailed by 8. Robertson kicks to Johnson. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving passes to Chenier. And they call an illegal screen here.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wallace left side. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Paul George with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Chenier. Here's Duncan. Hornets with the rebound. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Robertson. To tie it up. They get it again. And Love with a second chance points. And it's now only a 1-point Miami lead.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Johnson against George. There's the pass to Chenier. Dishes it to Wallace. And again, unable to change momentum here. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
It's stolen by Duncan. It's George on the wing, defended by Jones. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Percy Hawkins checked in for the Hornets. And the Heat called time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Timeout called for the Heat. That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees. All right, everyone. That is your little stingers. Get loud once again for them.
Johnson against George. 20 feet out. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Back to Robertson to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Duncan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Chenier. No good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Pass to Robertson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Sampson.
2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Bucket is good.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Hornets trailed by 3. Robertson outside. A floater. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Hornets ball.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
This is to Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Inside. Good!
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
And the Hornets call time here.
Charlotte.
They trail by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Okay, fans. Let me see you get on your feet and get loud for your picture.
Here's Robertson. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Love trying to break loose. It counts! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Chenier. He's covered by Hawkins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for one shot.
One shot.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Robertson. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Team foul. At the line for the Heat, Kyrie Irving.
Take a break.
At the line.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Kyrie Irving's history suggests he has ice in his veins. Another opportunity here at the foul line to show how clutch he is.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for the Heat, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Irving isn't the guy I would want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Johnson against George. Duncan with the block. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Oscar Robertson, 4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Heat, Kyrie Irving.
Take a break.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Johnson outside from deep 3-point range. That one, no good.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.